Hey guys, it's Fred and Sheila. This is just going to be a supplemental to the video that we posted earlier on Hatfield McCoy Museum page dealing with Robert Lee Floyd and his polygraph. This is page 4. We didn't have that to include there, but dated September the 18th, I think it is, 1969, and confidential, Mr. Warren Jones. What this was, along with those polygraph questions, along with the synopsis of what the Mississippi State Police, how they had come about, they had heard through an informant that this Bobby Lee Floyd, was in the back seat of the Cadillac that was shooting at Buford and Pauline on August the 12th, 1967. He's supposed to have been there. He's told somebody, he's let the cat out of the bag somewhere along the way, and somebody has told Mississippi law enforcement. Now, Mississippi law enforcement brought him in for questioning, and he's lied to them. He lied to them about where he got the gun, when he got the gun, who he sold the gun to, didn't know who he sold it to, and so forth. And then finally he tells them a different story. They finally ask him to take a polygraph. He ends up taking 3 polygraphs, and then the synopsis is at the end there, saying that he had failed the polygraphs. Now, here's something of interest to everybody out there. This goes to show that there was a narrative, just like there's a narrative today. In my opinion, there's a narrative today that they wanted to direct all attention to Buford Pusser. They wanted to blame Buford Pusser, a dead man, of killing his wife because he can't defend himself. He's not here to tell his side of the story, so we're going to make ourselves famous by claiming he done it. This was a letter that was sent back in 1969 along with the polygraph test to TBI agent Warren Jones, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation arrangements, at the request of Chief Investigator Rex Armstead. Robert Lee Floyd was examined on the polygraph, a detection of deception technique. This examination was conducted referenced the shooting of Sheriff Buford Pusser and his wife Pauline, wherein Pauline Pusser was killed. Now, it goes on with the procedure there. It just tells about what they done, how they hooked them up, and the different things that goes along with the polygraph and things that the polygrapher did, the model machine he was using, and so forth. The main thing here is we're wanting to point out at this time is, guys, this report was sent to Warren Jones. Warren Jones didn't do nothing with it. Warren Jones didn't, to our knowledge, he didn't do it. He didn't follow up. He didn't interview Robert Lee, Bobby Floyd. He didn't arrest him. He didn't give him another polygraph in Tennessee. He had his mindset, whether intentional or whether just inadequate competence. He had his mindset that Buford Pusser was his suspect, or at least that's who he wanted to point the blame at. And there was nothing going to distract him, right, babe?
Exactly. Yeah, he had tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision. I was going to say, what was that you said earlier? Tunnel vision. He got tunnel vision, whether intentional or whether just through incompetence as an investigator. Now, we know that he was let go from the FBI at one time. He didn't work for the FBI just a little over a year, and he was let go, and that was just as a fingerprint analyst. What's the history there? Well, you know, we've never seen the complete history. We've never seen why he was let go or why he left. Let's leave it open. Why he left the FBI. Who leaves the FBI to go to the TBI? Or was he let go? We have a feeling it was the latter. I do. So the Mississippi State Police sent this report to Warren Jones, and that's as far as it went. Warren Jones was so dead set on wanting to blame Buford Pusser and go with the rumors that he had and spread those around, and these falsified so-called Buford statements and Jim Moffitt statements, and it's incredible. It's incredible that it happened back then, 1967. Here's 1969. They lost the file in 1976. Still was looking for it in 1983 and still looking for it in 2023, according to the report that we're getting ready to do videos on now, the volume 1 of the report. The files are still missing because they're still, and not only the files, but the evidence. How competent is the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations? I cannot believe that after 58 years and them knowing that the file and all the evidence was missing, that they would even take a chance, that they would even stand on a stage along with a prosecutor, a college-educated attorney general, Mark Davison. These guys were so, in my opinion, they were so set on getting their names out there and making history and name recognition. Now, they got this from Mike Elam in January of 2023. Now, when we go over this next report, stay tuned to Hatfield McCoy Museum page, because we're going to be putting that out tomorrow, page 1. And it's the deceit. The deceit is obvious, in my opinion. The deceit is obvious. And I'll show you that in tomorrow's, the first page, part 1 of the volume 1 of the Pauline Pusser investigation. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Catch you on. Hey, be sure and come back ever so often and check Fred McCoy 40. I do post videos over here also dealing with Buford Pusser case. If you would like, subscribe and share. Thanks.